Nope, we're not. Oh, no. We are live.
All right, everybody. Is it Monday? What day is it?
It feels like a Monday.
Oh, Lordsy. Oh, gosh. Well, how's everybody doing? We are here to do a fun little...
Etching.
Yeah.
Etching. We're etching today.
Yes, etching on glass. We see you guys in the comments. I don't know if you're trying to say we're country. We are. we are the country bumpkins, apparently. But like proud of it.
Yeah.
I'm proud.
I'm proud of it.
Proud of our southern accent. But yeah, Caitlin's going to be doing this project today. So it's so cute and like
Roles
a really
are reversed this time.
I know.
Just like I think last week I was in your spot. And
yes.
Yeah.
I don't think that we've done it to get the other way yet.
The opposite way, no?
Yeah, so it's a really cute project, and you're actually going to be using this one in your wedding.
I am going to reuse these cups that we're going to be etching together today for my wedding. I'm making little groomsmen gifts, so super cute project, and really not that horrible expensive. I mean, depending on like what kind of cup you want to use, stuff like that. But yeah,
I feel like on Etsy these would be like a pretty penny.
Oh yeah,
but you could easily make them.
Yes,
yeah,
very easy.
Yeah. So
yeah, well, what's everyone saying?
There's a bunch of people. I think we had like 68 people waiting on us before we even got on.
Great,
which is awesome. We've got people from Central Texas, Florida, Kentucky.
Well, hello everyone.
Yeah. Oh, and it's International Women's Day.
It is.
And we are, you
rocking
know,
it.
women.
We're rocking it.
Yeah. Stop. Oh Lord. Okay.
No.
Well,
all right. Well,
are you ready?
Yeah, sure. Wanna hop on over?
Yeah.
Craft?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going over.
All right. Adios.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome back to Maker's Gonna Learn.
Yes. All right. So today, we are going. I guess I should probably get out what we're going to be crafting.
Yes.
And let you guys see. I didn't get these out of the box earlier. Let's see the two.
I'm obsessed. I forget how much I love them, and then when you get them back out, I like them all over again.
Yes, they're super cute stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to go overhead, and we'll show them. I don't have any. Let's see. Can you see those? Should I put some black stuff underneath? I can put some. I can use this.
Vinyl.
I can use some vinyl. Bear with me here for just a second.
So you guys can see it a little bit better.
Let's cut a little.
You can see them like decent on the thing, but yeah, if you put black inside there, you'll be able to see it a little bit better.
A little better.
We've got some people saying that they just got their annual membership a month ago, and this is their first live event.
Yay!
Yay! Welcome. Lots of people here today.
Hold that one up. Let's see. Can you see that pretty good? Is that good?
Yeah.
This is what we're going to be doing today. It's just simple etching cream. And I've got a super cute and easy trick for you. So with that being said, I guess I can go ahead and hop on over into supplies. Today, we're going to be using vinyl for our, what is this called?
Etching.
Stencil.
For your stencil.
Yes,
okay.
we have to make a stencil, so we're going to be using vinyl and transfer tape for that. And then we need our weeding tools, we need our etching cream, of course, and then we're going to be using alcohol and baby wipes instead of actually taking this to like the sink and washing it off.
Oh, yeah.
Much easier to do this way, and it turns out really cute. So,
are you using permanent vinyl?
I think this is permanent vinyl, but
okay.
Yes, it is. It's
I feel like permanent's gonna stick like really well.
Yeah, it's StarCraft permanent vinyl, but it sticks really well. And this is like, it is a rounded surface, of course, but it's flat. It's not like a wine glass, you could say, that it comes down on the bottom.
Yeah.
So.
And if you've ever put vinyl stickers on like a wine glass, it's a little bit harder to
yes,
like
it's
get
very
that rounded edge.
Yes, like very wrinkly. If you use like a wine glass or something, which you could do, but I would suggest to make your design a lot smaller and kind of put it up like on the
towards
top-ish.
the top. Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, we can hop on over into our design space. My computer has turned off.
Uh-oh.
It's not even on, I don't think.
There's people from Idaho here, and I just want to say I've never met anyone from Idaho.
I have never either.
Never in my life. And
Is
I've
this
never
gonna
been.
come on today? It's still
Is it
off.
coming on?
It's still off.
There it is.
There we are. Okay.
Yay. Let's see. Some people are talking about the stuff they've done with their etching. This woman said she made a casserole dish, and she etched on the casserole dish, which is like such a cute project. I think that's
I
such
bet
a
that
fun
would be
idea.
super cute.
Yeah, I
Even
love
like
that.
you can do like so many different things with this etching cream. I mean, so many different things.
You can get very creative.
All right, let's pull up our design space here. Let me go on over to our projects. You may be getting a couple sneak peeks of what we're getting ready to do.
Yes, always getting the sneak peeks if you're in our lives when we go into
Yes.
design space.
All
Love it.
right.
While
All right.
Caitlin's pulling that up, I was just going to let you guys know that we are doing $30 off our membership today if you use
Yes.
Craft. So just code CRAFT whenever
we
you
need to
check
stop
out.
and talk about boot camp for a minute too.
Yeah, we
need
can
to
talk about boot camp.
So next week we are doing our annual. I guess you could say annual. You guys started it last year, didn't you?
We did it multiple times, about 3 or 4 times.
Oh, 3 or 4 times a year. Okay.
Wow.
Boot camp. It is starting next week. We go live every day at 1:30.
1:30, so,
our
yeah.
regular time. So yes, make sure that you tune into there and watch and stuff like that. So projects, yes, we have lots of cute and fun projects.
Very particularly
I've-
planned projects, very specific.
Yes,
like we picked the
very
best
of the
projects
best
for this.
yes.
Yeah.
And I would say that, I mean, I know I've personally made one like 2 or 3 times to make sure that it is exactly what we
Well,
want and need.
know I made like 6 of the same thing trying to get it perfect for you guys.
Yeah,
so,
you would have to make sure that it's tip top.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we allowed to talk about the projects?
Yeah, they can see pictures of them on the thumbnail.
Oh, our thumbnails are
Oh.
already up? Oh, okay. Well,
Set reminders.
yes. If you want to check out our YouTube channel, if you go down through there, you'll see our thumbnails that already have all the projects that we're making. With that being said, make sure that you subscribe and check out set reminders, I think. You can
Yeah.
set reminders to watch them.
Yeah.
So,
They're mostly yellow, so look for
yellow thumbnails.
upcoming live streams.
Okay,
Yeah, that
underneath
helps.
upcoming live streams on our page is our boot camp, and they're yellow. So
Yes.
good deal. All right, well, let's go ahead and hop back over into Design Space. We are going to make these cute little like circle monogram. Is honestly, I think, what it's called. Let's go ahead and hop over to not Google Chrome. I'm sorry. Actually, I do need Google. We're going to go to our website.
Someone did this technique on
Who do I
Slate.
log into here?
Me and Tanner.
Me and Tanner. All right. Courtney is managing our
She's
cameras today.
co-hosting.
She's co-hosting. Yeah.
My co-host privileges.
Yes. All right. Let's go to our makers page. And once we are here, let's go ahead and get logged in. I think we're going to log in underneath Tanner. That will be perfect.
Were y'all talking about etching on Slate the other day? Someone's talking about that they did this on Slate. That is such a cute idea. I didn't even know you could do that. Learn something new every day.
That seems very cool.
Yeah.
Very fun. All right, so we're going to go to fonts. Once you are logged into your membership page, I think we could simply just type in like circle monogram. I think that would work. Let's just type in this. Oh, there we go. See if it comes up.
That computer was loading a little slow.
There we go.
for me.
Okay, so this split circle, well, circle split monogram is what I had chose to do. Could we test this new font? I didn't know we could test it. Cool. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
how
you can
fun.
even do it there.
I didn't think
love
that we could do it on like the specialty
Yeah,
stuff.
me neither, but
Oh,
that's
that's awesome. Okay, so this is the font that we're going to use. One of the fonts, I should say. Let's go ahead and unzip this. Let's go ahead and install that. All right, good deal. Once we have our font that we're going to use installed, we are going to go ahead and reload our design space so we can get going with the project.
And if y'all didn't already know, now on our website, I think this is new as of like 2 weeks ago, the font preview.
Yeah, like I think like right at 2 weeks.
Yeah. So before you download your font, you can actually type in beside the font
and get
the word you're going to be using.
Yes.
Yeah, that way you don't have to go and like download 1,000 fonts until you find the right one. You can see like the name or the
what
monogram.
It's going to look like before you download it.
Yeah,
right.
so it's super helpful.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's go ahead and type in our circle. And then we're going to choose this circle split monogram for today. We're using 2 different fonts. We're going to be using the circle split monogram, and then we're also using our font corporate for the inside of the name, the actual name. Today, we are going to use 2 J's because I'm going to do 2 cups with you guys. So we'll size these up in just a minute. Since we're doing the same thing though, I will just go ahead and duplicate, and then we can size down here in a minute. So once you have your circle split monogram up, we are going to go ahead and type in another text box, and I'm using the font corporate with that. It is I like this font. It's very like clean and very like crispy,
Like
I guess you could say. Like
manly,
crispy, yeah.
sophisticated.
We're gonna, if I can type, we're gonna be using the name Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Actually, I want these all capitalized.
Listen,
I think that looks better.
This is like a really random, but you said Jimmy, and I watched this show last night, and it's a maker show, and it's like 4 or 5 guys, and the main guy's name is Jimmy, and there's little kids, and they give them these crazy projects, and the men go and make the projects for the kids.
Oh my gosh, how cute.
It's the cutest
So like the kids give them like anything, and they go make.
Like they made a dinosaur that shoots tacos out of its mouth because like a
that is so
giant
cute.
dinosaur.
That is
it's like
so
the
cute.
cutest show ever.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called though.
All right, so now that we've got Jimmy typed out, we're gonna go ahead and type our Joe. I'm gonna use Jimmy and Joe today. These are actual people that I know because I'm
You're
gonna
not just
reuse
making it up.
Right, I'm gonna be reusing them for my wedding for groomsmen. So once we have this, I'm gonna kind of like zoom in a little bit so you guys can see this a little bit better because we need to fit this name in here. And you can see right now that it does not fit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna unlock our name, and I'm just gonna pull it over to the edge of that circle, and we're gonna like squish it up, just kind of like, I like to use the word finagle. We're gonna finagle it until it fits inside of our circle. And once we have that done, so just something simple like that. I mean, that was not very time consuming at all. So once you have that in there, so right now we have 2 different images going on. We have 2 different things. So I'm going to select both of those, and we're just gonna go ahead and attach them. So it is just one piece, okay? After that one's done, we can go ahead and do our Joe. And Joe is a very short name. I could technically type in his full name, but he just goes by Joe. So that's what we're gonna do. Once we have Joe in here the way we need it, and we're just gonna have to play around with it to make sure that it fits.
Y'all, Jennifer L. The show's called Making Fun. That's what it's called.
Fun.
It is precious.
I low-key want to watch that.
Yeah, it's really good. If you like making things, which if you're here, you probably do,
Right.
then you would enjoy that show.
Right.
It's very cute.
Yes.
Contoured, welded and contoured out that little line in that circle font, right? Okay.
Let's see what we're talking about here.
That skinny
We took out that
line.
very skinny line. Yes, I do see that now. Okay, we need to go back and do that.
That'd be easy to take out.
After you weld.
Yes. Okay, so what we're gonna, so I'm done with Joe real quick. We're gonna go ahead and attach that. let's go back to Jimmy and go back and fix. So you see how there's like this tiny little line right here? We just kind of want that gone. So what we're going to do is select both of those. We're going to weld. Once that is one welded piece, go ahead and attach it, and we're just going to hit contour. And I want this thin, like you see how my colors are changing? Can you see that on camera pretty good? Like, okay. We're going to select that very thin line right there, and we're going to click it and then just boom, done. So it's going to come out like one big thick line there.
That's just going to allow it to edge better, right?
Yes. That, and I don't think, I mean, you're not going to have such a hard time weeding that line out either. And with etching, you want to make sure that you don't get like your lines out of, you don't want to make sure you want to make sure you don't get your etching cream out of your lines.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and weld our Joe together. Once we have that welded, let's select it. We're going to contour the same exact little line. Exit off of that. All right, so I don't need our Brandon or Gunner anymore. So let's just go ahead and hide those. We're going to go ahead and go over our, you want to go overhead and we'll measure? Yeah, we're going to, let's measure our cup and then we'll measure it, or we'll size it up in Design Space. So let's see what we have here. I think, I don't really remember what I used for the Gunner ones. So let's see here. I know you guys may not be able to see this, but let's do, I think that's like what, 2 3/4. And then this is the same. Okay. So let's go back into our Design Space. Select our image, and I'm just going to plug in our size that we need. What's everybody saying?
Terry Lynn tried out the font test. She said it helped her eliminate and choose so much more quickly. Same, because I'm like I'm like obsessed with fonts, okay? I have to go through all of them and make
Are you
sure
a font hoarder?
Yes,
Do
I'm
you
a
download,
font hoarder.
You download every single font there is.
Yes,
Yeah.
guilty.
That's okay. That's okay. Some people do.
I'm just picky about it.
With our new little thing, though, you don't have to.
Wait till you see the summer website.
Oh, snap.
The summer website.
The website for now.
The website. Oh, we're redoing our website?
Wait for the summer website.
Oh
Big
my gosh.
secret, everybody.
Yeah. Courtney's spilling the beans over here. Okay, so once we have it sized to fit on our cups, I'm going to spread those out just a little. That makes me feel a little better. We can go ahead and load our mat with some vinyl.
You're literally like almost done with this project already.
I know,
just
it's
want to
very,
say
like,
that this
simple.
is so fast.
Am I going too fast?
No,
Do I need to
I'm
slow
just
down?
saying it's
I'll
so
talk
easy.
very slow.
No,
I'm just kidding.
You're doing really good.
I'm just kidding.
I feel like it goes so quickly, and it's like such an easy little project that you can do.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to cut some vinyl here, and it's just a stencil, so it doesn't have to look perfect. As you can tell, I'm not cutting this vinyl straight.
Do we ever?
No, not really. I think we just kind of like pick a piece and go with it.
Yeah,
honestly.
we really do. The edges of our vinyl cuts are very janky.
Look at this. What camera are we on? Look how janky that is.
It's fine.
It's okay.
It's gonna get the job done.
It does the job.
Yeah.
Okay, let's push that to the side. We're gonna go ahead and maybe I should cut this straight a little bit. So
You can trim it up.
yeah, let's trim it up.
Let's see what everyone has
Yeah,
said.
anybody saying anything? Anybody getting any questions?
We had people asking if you have to seal the edge, and you do not have to seal the edge.
You do not have to seal an etch. No, you don't.
It's
you have to be
good
very
to
careful
go.
though. Very careful, because you do not want to get your etching cream on the outside or like anything of your, your glass.
Yeah. You only want it where your stencil is.
Right. Okay, so now that we have our mat loaded, we're gonna go ahead and load this into the Cricut. And, oh, I guess I should probably do this over here on Design Space. Since we are using this as kind of like a stencil, you do not have to mirror this. So just keep in mind.
Also, I'm curious to know if anyone else is celebrating Craft Month as much as we are, because
We're doing lots of stuff. We've been very busy gals.
we're like little crafting elves in our
Yes.
craft room.
Oh,
Also, Tanner's filming TikToks today, so if you hear anything out there.
yeah, he was laughing.
Getting a little
He was laughing really hard right then. Must have been really funny.
They're having a good time, that's for sure.
Okay, so we'll let that kind of just play in the Cricut for a minute. Anybody got any questions?
They're asking what the best vinyl is for etching.
Honestly, like scraps. I know,
Scraps,
like
permanent vinyl scraps.
yeah. I mean, you don't even have to use permanent vinyl. I would say any kind of like scrap vinyl that you have that's sticky, of course, that's going to stick to a glass surface. Of course, you don't want it to like leave any like residue or anything like that, but you want to make sure that it is sticky. It is going to stick on whatever you're etching. So,
Yes.
yeah.
And also, people are saying they've looked at Hobby Lobby and they can never find the etching cream. Did we get ours at Hobby Lobby?
They do have armor at Hobby Lobby, but they also have it on Amazon.
Yeah,
Amazon,
you can order it
Hobby
on
Lobby.
Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe a stupid question, but can the glass go into the dishwasher? Yes, it can. Very
It's like
simple.
permanent. It's just on there.
It is on there.
After you
I mean,
do it.
yes,
Yes.
yes. So when etching, I don't know, we're probably on one, that's fine. But when etching this, it like removes the top layer of your glass and it kind of like soaks into it. So this is like permanent. I mean,
It's
and I
not
know
like
you
putting
can't
Mod
feel it, but
Podge.
like if Tanner always says, like if you could feel it, I wish you could. Like this is a very smooth something. You can't, I mean, it's just like you bought it this way. It's just like it was
Yeah.
made this way.
That's why I like this type of project, because it does look like you bought it at the store or that someone
Right.
professionally made it
Yeah.
for you. That's
Yeah.
why it's just permanent, like it's on there forever, and I really like that.
Okay, so with this, since we're using it as a stencil, I'm gonna make sure what I need to weed. Okay, yes. I didn't want to weed the wrong thing. Out, yeah, we're good, there. Okay, so here we have our initial, the name, a little square around our name, or I guess that's just two little lines around our name, and then our circle. So with that, we need to remove the initial.
It's like a reverse weed.
Yes.
If you're
It's
used
like
to using vinyl and
very,
putting vinyl
like,
on projects.
Finicky. Is that
Finicky.
a word?
Yes.
Finicky?
I do a lot of stencil projects, so my instinct is to weed things like this. But if you're used to doing like permanent vinyl projects,
Permanent vinyl projects, you would never, like, you would just start weeding this and not even realize what you're weeding.
yeah,
Yeah.
So just think about
So
it. In
this
reverse.
is what we are wanting to etch. This is what we want the glass to look like. So we're going to leave it like that. And we're going to do our Joe the same way.
Someone is asking if you can use glitter, and you can't use glitter for this type of project. If you wanted to have like a glitter design on a glass, you would have to use like heat transfer or
Yeah.
permanent glitter vinyl.
Yeah.
But this is like a chemical that like causes a texture basically.
Were you wanting to know if you could use glitter vinyl?
She just asked about glitter. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know.
You can re-ask us. so we know.
Carol said, Edge projects to make such a cost-effective wedding gift, wedding or shower gift.
Yes.
Yes, I'm actually using these for my wedding. So these are going to be the groomsmen's gifts.
Christian says, think twice, weed once. I
Yes,
love that.
I
that
love
needs
that.
to go on a t-shirt.
Yes.
I love it.
All right. So now that we have these on here, I'm going to go ahead. Actually, we're not going to cut that yet. We need to go ahead and put our transfer on here. And I'm just using regular like Cricut transfer paper because it's see-through. You can see where you're putting it on the glass.
Yeah.
So that always counts as a plus. We don't need that glue pen that jumped out at me.
Yeah, Carrie was asking glitter vinyl. You can put glitter vinyl on glass, absolutely. Now, using the etching cream over glitter vinyl, I wouldn't. I would just use regular permanent, like matte permanent vinyl or glossy permanent vinyl, anything like that.
Yeah.
Do you ever color your etching, Caitlin?
Okay, so they make this stuff. I personally do not because I don't like it. However, they have what is called, what is it called? Rub and buff?
Rub and buff, yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe that's what it's called. I think that is what it's called.
Yeah.
Do what?
Yes, which I've done a project with the screen printing ink.
Yes, you
I think
did.
we're doing that for
Soon?
boot camp. That's
Are
one
we?
of our boot camp projects.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Stay tuned. And you'll see that you can color your etching.
Yes. But
And
the rub and
Alicia-
buff, you tried to use that on one of these, right? And it just wasn't very dark.
No, it wasn't dark, and I was thinking like to do like maybe like a brown copper-ish, you know, kind of like a whiskey
Like
color,
a rustic
you know,
look, yeah.
But I personally did not like it, which we all have our, you know.
Now
you
the
like it, you
screen
don't.
printing ink was like very pigmented. It was
Was
looked
it?
really good, which I used white. So I was etching on a darker mug.
Yeah.
And I etched it, and then I used white, and it showed up really well. So I feel like I would actually be curious to try it on a white mug with a color. Like do a white mug and etch it, and then do a colored screen printing ink.
Oh yeah, that would be
So,
cool.
Yeah, I wonder.
All right, so now that we have our stencils, I'm gonna go ahead and at least get one glass ready. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our paper towel and alcohol, of course, 2 or 3 squirts, and we're just gonna wipe off the surface that we're using.
And those little alcohol pumps are so
The
handy
best.
dandy. Yeah.
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree.
Yep. You can even put nail polish remover in, which I think that's what they're for.
I think that's what they're for, actually.
But they work really good.
But they work
if
really
you-
good for alcohol when you're needing them in the crafting world.
Yes.
So, okay, here's my painter's tape. Let's
Painter's
do,
tape.
yeah, we can do Joe first. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just removing the backing of our vinyl.
I love how
And-
you put the glass in your painter's tape. I love
Oh yeah,
that.
it's a full-on view for me. It looks crooked to you guys, and that's okay, but it's straight to me. Let's go ahead and we're just gonna stick this on here. I do the taco method to make sure you don't have any curves, bumps,
Bubbles.
bubbles, yeah.
Can we use any glass cup? Yes,
Yeah.
you may. Now, we were talking earlier, if you weren't here at the beginning of the
Woo.
live, about doing this on a wine glass, and the bottom of the wine glass is curved. So you either need to make your stencil a little bit smaller so that it doesn't hit that
Or do
curve.
it more up top.
Yeah, or do it
Yes,
more towards
yes,
the top. And
yes.
also, you can cut slits around the bottom of the vinyl
Transfer.
decal. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And then you
Yes,
can kind
okay.
of stretch it out so that the air bubbles don't.
Yeah.
So it doesn't bend up. That's a little bit more complicated, but
Okay,
you could
so
do it
now
on
that we have our transfer on here, I'm just gonna take like our weeding tool here and just pull up our transfer tape and be very careful. You don't want to pull up the inside of your stencil.
Den Bid says,
Yeah.
I'm still experimenting with color etching. So he's already got his hands in the different colors of etching. So I feel
Cool.
like I'm going to try that. I feel like we've got some mugs out there and I want to try that
Right.
etching.
Okay, so now that I have Joe's on here, I'm gonna go ahead and set that one aside. We're gonna go ahead and put Jimmy's on here. I think I threw my paper towel away. That's okay.
Yes, Carol's
Y'all,
giving
I
us a
think the
hint.
heat's on in here.
I know,
I'm
it's
like-
the lights. It's got to be the lights. It's always so hot in here.
I'm hot today.
Yeah, everyone's at making sure that you're using PPE. Did you grab gloves? Do you need me to grab those?
Yeah, if you want to grab me some gloves.
Okay, I'll grab them for you.
Actually, do we have any in the drawer? Let's see. We did.
We need to put some in here because I
Did
feel
you
like
use
we
them?
all-
I think you may have used them
I
when you
got
did your
mine- I
sign.
got mine out there yesterday.
Okay. Well,
We should get some to store in here though, because I feel like we always forget it when we bring our supplies in.
well, while they're getting gloves and stuff for me, we're gonna go ahead and peel the backing off of our stencil here. Once that's done, let's go ahead and place it on our cup via taco method. That works best for me. And just lay it on there, very simple. And then I just take our burnishing tool and then I just like burnish the rest of it just to make sure that it's on there very good. Once you have that on there, we're gonna go ahead and get our weeding tool and we're going to just peel up that transfer paper. Maybe.
That transfer can be hard to get up sometimes.
Yeah, it is. Okay, let me
on
try.
there.
Maybe down here at the bottom.
Sue was asking about adding color in the etching cream again. You actually can etch it, and then you take the,
Thank
you can use
for those
the screen
gloves.
printing ink and kind of like rub it into the etching.
All right, so we've got Jimmy and Joe. Good deal. So once you have that on there, I'm gonna go ahead and just pull up my sleeves here, put my gloves on.
We've got people from New York watching.
Cool.
I saw Wisconsin.
We have 280 people with us today. OMG.
Wow.
316. Well, welcome,
Wow.
guys. That's awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and just pull out our etching. We're using the Armor Etch. You can use, I think, what is the other one called? Etchall, I think
Yeah.
is what it's called. You can use that. They work pretty much the same. It's just whatever you prefer. Oh wait, we need to tape. We need to tape. I'm getting ahead of myself.
I threw you off with the gloves. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I just had to make sure I put them on.
Everyone's wanting to know about the coloring, the etching, coloring after you etch. Boot camp is next week.
Next week, right?
We're going to
Yes.
teach you how to do that in boot camp.
Yes, yes,
So-
yes.
Make sure that you guys do not miss that. That's very importante.
Listen, we're gonna set that there so it doesn't stick to the table.
Nick Jones says, I'm very new to this. How did you get that to stick to the glass? Or what type of vinyl are you using that made it stick to the glass?
I am using personally, it's StarCraft permanent vinyl, but you can use whatever, scrap vinyl you have at home that's gonna stick.
Yeah.
Of course, you don't, HTV would not work, but any type of
Permanent or removable vinyl.
vinyl, yes.
Yes. And then Suzanne Schilling is saying, what do you look for in a glass to etch? I've heard that not all glass will work with etching.
Okay, so with this, I would say as long as it doesn't have any coating on it, you could use these. I think literally we got this box right here of 4 from like a local TJ Maxx for $5. You could go to the Dollar Tree and get your glasses. We've etched on Dollar Tree glasses multiple times and it works just the same. So it's, honestly, you can etch on anything as long as it doesn't have a coating on it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and tape this side down. Since my vinyl covers the top and the bottom, I'm not gonna worry about putting tape up there. So we'll just do this one. I'm gonna go ahead and start etching this one though. So we're going to pull out our Armor Etch if I can get it open. There we go. And I'm just using a normal paintbrush. This is what, a 1/2-inch paintbrush. You can use this, you can use a sponge, I think. It's whatever you prefer. And I just get, I do coat my brush quite a bit. I coat my brush and then I kind of dab it on here. I don't brush stroke. I literally just go in here and dab.
You can kind of spread it out as you go too.
Right. So I dab a hefty amount and then just go back through there and grab.
Yes.
And then once it's coated nice and even, just grab a little bit more.
Let's see. Did anyone get the other etching cream besides Armor Etch? We
We do have the other etching cream. It's called Etchall. It is, I mean, yeah, it is very good. I just picked this one up because it was the first thing I seen. But I mean, it works just the same.
And then Den, I think Den is like very into the etching. He's given us lots of fun little tidbits.
Okay,
He
what
said
are they?
that He's saying that he's used acrylic, brass, and copper to etch on.
To etch on?
Yes.
Cool.
I want to etch on copper.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
That would be a fun project. Thank you for all of that, Den. That's very cool. I love seeing what everybody else makes with the different types of mediums that we use. Who is doing the live today? I'm Alicia.
And I'm Caitlin.
And that's Caitlin. Hello, everybody.
Hello. How many do we have with us right now? 323 people.
Wow.
All right. So now that we have our etching on this one, we need to set a timer. I brought my phone.
Do you want me to set it?
If you want to, yeah.
Okay.
That
How
would be
long would you
perfect.
like?
15 minutes.
Okay. 15 minutes.
So now that I have this on there and it's etched, we the only thing you do now is you literally just set this to the side and you set your timer for 15 minutes, and then we can go back and wipe everything off and take off everything that we need. While that one's going, I'm gonna go ahead and tape this one and just go ahead and get this one going to kill some time.
What about aluminum for a beverage cooler? Would that take etching? I have not etched on
I've not
aluminum.
ever etched on aluminum, so I personally have no idea.
We have a video on it. You don't use this etching cream. You use some like higher chemicals.
Like you need a stronger etching cream?
We've
Okay.
done it on stainless steel. Tell them they can check out the video.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a video that actually talks about etching on stainless steel. And it's
Cool.
a different, it's not the etching cream that we're using now. It's a stronger etching cream. And I would guarantee that it's in the description box if you guys go to that
Yes.
video.
All right, now that we have this one taped, we can go ahead and start etching it. Also, since the top and the bottom are covered with my vinyl, I'm not gonna worry about etching or painter's tape, taping that one. So let's grab and let's just start going. Does anybody have any questions?
Dawn is asking if she can use her Cricut Joy.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can. I mean, with that though, you're just limited to the size, but totally doable.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And someone wanted to etch on a mirror as well.
Yeah.
That would be
That
fun.
would be very cute for
Yeah.
a wedding, maybe, or like a baby
like
shower.
a wedding
Or
decoration.
even like, yeah, just to kind of like hang up in the house somewhere, you know,
Yeah,
however
that
you want to do it. Yeah.
Yes. I've seen like in bathrooms they'll put stickers on the mirrors and it says, "You're like really pretty."
Yes.
I think
Yes.
that's so cute. I love that. Can you etch on leather?
Not. Yeah, I was gonna say you cannot with like an etching cream. The only thing that I know you would be able to use on leather would be like just to engrave. You could do that with your Cricut, yeah. You could just do your engraving setting and then use your engraving tool.
Yeah.
But okay.
Listen to this, you guys.
Okay.
This comment says, "Y'all, I joined MGL when my mom bought me a Cricut to give me something to do during my cancer treatments. Thank you for helping me get
Oh,
through."
yay!
So
That is
sweet.
awesome.
I know. That makes me so happy. I'm glad that we were able to do that for you.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's great. Okay, so now that we have this one etched, we're just gonna set this to the side as well. I'm gonna go ahead and close up my etching cream. It's not needed anymore. I'm gonna grab a baby wipe to wipe my brush out with.
JK Suing Jamila is asking what you're using to brush on, and it's just a standard horsehair paintbrush.
Yeah, just a standard paintbrush.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how many more minutes do we have? 11. We've got time to
Yep.
kill and questions to answer. So
Yes, let us know any questions that you
I
have.
can come
about
back over there for a
etching.
little bit
Yeah,
and chill
come
out.
hang out with me.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take my glasses. My
Don't
gloves
take those
off.
We know
No.
you cannot see without your
I
glasses.
can't. I'm blind.
We had company pictures made and Caitlin didn't wear her glasses. And
I
she's
cannot
like,
see anything. I mean, nothing at all. Okay.
let's see. We've got, they're telling us that the ferric chloride is what you can use on stainless steel. That's what it's called.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. And then Ada, this is her first time watching us and she's
Yay!
subscribed.
Well,
Yay!
welcome. Thank
Welcome
you
to
for
the
that.
club. Let's see.
I'm burning up.
I know, it's like hot.
I mean, I literally hear and feel this heat coming out of here.
Send help.
We have the
Send
heat
us
on
a
like it's
fan.
not been 75, 76 degrees this past weekend.
I know. You know it's supposed to snow on Saturday.
I know, and that's my daughter's first birthday party.
Oh, well, it's inside. It's okay.
I know, but we have like family coming from out of state.
Oh, yeah.
I
That's
hope
a
it's
bummer.
just. I hope it doesn't get crazy like
If
it
you're
did
in
back
Tennessee,
in what?
if they're in Tennessee,
When
they
did
know.
that big snow came? Like 1993.
And it came in March? Was
Yeah,
it in
like
March?
the 13th and 14th.
What if it's a
I
blizzard?
know.
Well, it'll be a memorable first birthday.
Yeah, I
I
guess.
mean, that's for sure. Oh, we got a lot of comments. Okay.
Okay, let's go back. Let's read. Fooling on the leather or
They were asking about foiling on the leather. If you
yeah,
can
I
foil
think you
on
can
leather.
do that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then someone below her was asking about if you can reuse that brush after you etch.
Oh yeah, I just wipe mine out with a baby wipe right now because I mean I'm not gonna run off camera and go to wash it out in the sink. But yeah, totally just wash it out. Make sure that it's good and washed out, and then just let it dry and you're good to go. You can continue to paint with it, etch with it, whatever you're gonna do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the armor etch do brass and copper.
Yes, that's what Dan was saying.
That's okay. I was thinking we had already touched base on that with with another comment. So yeah,
Yeah, well, you haven't tried it, but I'm like ready.
I'm ready.
I'm inspired.
Etching is probably one of my favorite things to do. I mean,
Is
it's
it?
Yeah, like it's such a nice little like gift. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I feel that's what I was kind
Like
of
when
saying
I
earlier.
give these to these groomsmen, they're not gonna know that I made them. They're
They
gonna
don't
think
know.
that I went out and spent bukus of money on a gift just so
They're
they
gonna keep
can-
it forever. They're
Yeah.
gonna think it was really expensive.
Yeah, and I mean it's not. We're looking at maybe like $10 for the whole project, and that's with
Yes.
4 glasses. That was
Yeah.
what 5 of that. So yeah.
Yep. Oh, we're Samantha's first live. Well, Samantha, you're like our third live, so
yeah, we're both very new to this,
we're even here.
but that's okay.
Oh, look, he's gonna post a picture of the copper. I would love to see that.
Yes, please do. Wonder if he is. Are you subscribed to our membership?
I think so because I saw someone telling him to put it in the Facebook.
I was gonna say, if you are, yes, please go put all of that stuff in our Facebook group that we have for members only,
Yes.
so we can see what you're talking about.
Yeah,
For
when
sure.
you become a member, you're automatically added to that Facebook group if you have a
Yes.
Facebook, and it's like
Yes,
the
yes.
place to be.
There's so much
Yeah.
like nice, cool, fun, educational like stuff on that.
Yeah,
It's great.
That's just
I
like
love
one
to see
perk.
the crafting world though. Like, yeah, we craft, we do it for a living, but so does everybody else. They're just not like this. You
Yeah.
know? I mean,
We're like extreme
there's
crafters.
there's so much like behind the scenes that we don't realize.
yeah.
That is a very good way to see it.
Yeah, I love seeing what everybody comes up with, and that's literally like that's like one perk of being a member on Maker's Gonna Learn. We have like tons of fonts, tons of cut files for you to choose from that are all included in your membership. And they're on our website for you to look at. If you're not actually a member yet, you can go on our website and just look around.
Yes.
And I'm promising
Sorry, I'm
you,
reading these comments.
No,
I'm trying to catch up.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I can't believe how many people are like feeling our etching right now.
Yes.
I love that. As the teacher that is always giving the instruction, I now see how my students feel. I will never get the hang
Yes,
of
you
this.
will. Yes, you will. It's very simple. This is recorded, so go back and watch it as many times as you need to.
Yes.
Very simple.
And
simple stuff to do.
this is what I do a lot of crafts because I always say that if somebody else can do it, so can you.
Yes.
I feel like if
Yes.
anybody can do it, then you can do
Then
it.
you can do it. Yes.
The limits are endless.
I love your accents, but for my English brain, it's so hard.
That's funny.
You're both doing so well with these lives. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate that.
I could honestly cry. From
Yeah. Yes.
We're just leaning on each other, honestly.
Can you etch on powder coating? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it needs to just be like glass.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, yeah. You can do other things besides glass, but not powder coated glass, if that makes sense.
We have 6 minutes left. So.
Oh, until it's ready?
Yeah. And you have to, I mean, honestly, you have to let this set for the full 15 minutes. If not. Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
do that.
Here, you want me to? Actually, I'll just go back to the craft table. It's okay. No big deal. We'll talk about the stuff that launched back in March. I'm acting like we're like in November here.
It's been a long month.
It has, and we're only at what day? I don't even know. 8.
Oh
it's
man,
8, right?
it is going really slow.
Okay. So let's go back up to our Maker's Gonna Learn page. So if you are a member, this is what it will look like as soon as you get to log in. We want to go to our cut files, I think. Okay. Okay, yes. So we're gonna click cut files and look at these different like groups you can choose from.
Yeah, those are just categories.
Yes, inside of all these opens up a door to thousands of cut files.
Yeah.
But our newest collection, you are literally going to click Take Me There. And once that loads, maybe.
It's a little pokey.
It's okay. We're good? Okay, yes. So these are all our new cut files that had just got uploaded. What is the Thursday? I think it's the first Thursday of every month now. We're uploading new cut files and fonts and requests that our members have made. So, I mean, we have so much cute stuff here. Like lots of cute round signs you can choose from, lots of vertical signs. And if you watch our last live, we actually did this 4th of July vertical sign.
Yes.
Alicia did. I did not.
You were there though.
I was there. But look, we have terrazzo prints. We have all kinds of cute stuff.
Those terrazzos are going to be in our boot camp, one of our boot camp projects next week. And if you go look at the thumbnails, you'll see the
for sublimation.
Yes.
Not just everyday Cricut stuff. This is for sublimation too.
Yeah. And these are all SVGs as well as PNGs. So they're print and cut, or you can cut them just as stencils or whatever you need them for.
Okay, so there are the cut files that we have. Lots of cute, like, hunting stuff.
I know, lots of country.
I have lots of hunting men in my family, so super cute stuff. We can go check out the fonts, and if we go to fonts, click on that. Once that loads, you're literally just going to click new, and this is going to show up all of the new fonts that we have downloaded to you guys this past Thursday.
Yep.
So yeah, super cute stuff. I love all of these.
Lots of variation there.
Yeah, I love them.
Someone was asking how long to leave the etching cream on for. We're leaving it on for 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see.
That is the on the etching cream container. It says that as well. It says to leave it on there for 15 minutes.
Yes.
So, yeah, lots of new cute stuff.
Somebody, Michelle, was saying when she
questions?
got her Explore Air 2, she bought it specifically for etching stencils.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, good deal. MGL is my lifesaver when I have bad days. I just get on there and find a few new things to do. That's great.
Oh, I love it.
How many more minutes we have?
We have 1 minute and 52 seconds left.
Okay, almost.
Someone said, Michelle said that she sold her Cricut. So if you ever get another Cricut,
you need to get it.
People buy Cricuts and think they're going to make stuff, and then they put them on Facebook yard sale. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, do you want to know how long I had my Cricut before I opened it?
How long?
4 whole years.
What? Was it compatible with the software?
Yes.
Was it?
Listen, I've been dying for a Cricut. I wanted to craft. I did not have the nerve to get out of my box and craft. But I literally sat down one day and I was like, Gunnar has bought me a Cricut 4 years ago. Like, why am I not using this thing? Because you go to the store and you see so many cute things. I'm like, I can make that. Especially now that I have explored the crafting world in some sense. I literally am like, I don't need to buy that. I can make it.
I know, I'm the same way.
But yeah, I had that thing for 4 whole years before I opened it. Gunnar has never been so frustrated at me in my whole entire life. Because he was like, I've wasted all of this money and blah,
you
blah.
didn't even use
I know,
it.
and I mean, Cricuts, they are expensive. I mean, within reason. I mean, they are. It may be something you have to save up for. It may not. Either way, it is an expensive purchase.
Yeah.
So when I had it, and I had it for 4 years before I'd even opened it, I was just like, why have I not done this sooner?
Well, I never even got a Cricut. I didn't start using a Cricut until 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because I've been crafting forever.
Yeah.
So honestly, you guys, the Cricut is just the way to go. It's just foolproof, super easy to use. The design software is like super easy to use. But yeah, we caught someone saying they sold theirs and then they repurchased.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you.
All right, there's our timer.
Is that our timer?
Yes.
Good deal. Okay, so if we want to go overhead, are we overhead? Can we go overhead real quick? Okay. No, you're fine. This is what it looks like. So it's kind of like splotchy. That's okay. We're just going to set these down, and typically it will tell you that you need to take this to the sink and wash it and do all this, do all that. If you want to do that, that's fine. I'm not telling you not to. I'm just saying I've used baby wipes and alcohol on paper towel, and it works just fine. They come out looking like this, the same way it would if you went to the sink. So for today, I'm just gonna be using a couple of baby wipes, and you do want to make sure that you leave your stencil on there. You do not want to go ahead and peel that off. You wanna leave your stencil on there, and I'm literally just wiping up. And you can see, once I wipe up 2 or 3 times, it looks like it's completely gone right now, but once you wipe that, all I do now is I get my paper towel, and I literally do like maybe 2 pumps of alcohol on a paper towel, just very like damp. I take it and I literally just wipe it up like this. So now it looks like it's completely clean. Once you take this off,
please be careful touching the etching cream with your bare hands. Okay?
Yes, you want to make sure that you don't get it on you. Let's.
Nicole is saying she uses Adobe apps to design and save as an SVG. You can do that on a Cricut. If you're not familiar with designing, you can just use our files on our website. They're already done for you. So either way is going to work.
Right.
But that's awesome if you can.
And all I'm doing now is I'm just pulling up my stencil.
This is the best part. The big reveal.
And I will show you. So like now that that alcohol is kind of dried out, which you can see it like it is. You know, can you see that? Should I put some? Let's try putting like, what about now? Can you see like those lines is what I'm trying to say? Okay, well let's see what we can do here. Black. Hold on, let me get a piece of this just so you guys can see.
Carolee's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, so is my daughter's.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Yeah.
She's 35 and she's fighting MS and a nurse. Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
Well, I hope you do something special to celebrate your birthday because you deserve it.
Yes. Okay, so now that I have the black sheet of paper, vinyl, whatever in here, you can see that it kind of looks splotchy right through here. That's okay. That will come off when you wipe it again. So the only thing I'm going to continue doing is to take up the rest of my stencil. And we want to make sure that we get the inside.
It's looking super cute. If you guys are watching and you're not a member yet, we mentioned our discount code earlier, but if you go to our website and you do decide you want to be a part of our community, you can use the code CRAFT, it's C-R-A-F-T, and that'll give you $30 off.
All right, so
It's
now
hard
that
to weed like that.
I know, because I'm used to having it like so close to me, but it's
Yeah.
okay. So this, I mean, looks horrible. Honestly, it does. But you continue wiping. So now that the etching, I know you probably can't tell, but the etching cream is off of there. The only thing that's left is like just like this crusty like little layer. So the only thing I do now is I take another baby wipe and I just continue wiping. And you can see now that it's coming off. So once that is off, I just take my paper towel and I wipe up, and my crusty fingerprints are on there. It's okay, but it will look like that. Is that a good place? Can you see that?
So
yeah,
cute.
very simple, very easy. You don't have to like run this under sink water, nothing like that, but we can go ahead and do, we've got some time. We running over? We good? Do you want me to go ahead and do this one?
You've got a couple more.
Okay. Let's go ahead and take this one off.
So.
Oh, wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. We need to wipe this off first.
Yes. And just be careful not to get it on your hand.
Etching cream on you.
You should wear gloves if you're doing this project.
Yes, you should. I threw mine away. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's
Carol
okay.
Lee, so they're doing a fundraiser for her birthday. She made a basket of stuff thanks to MGL teaching me that she learned from us for the auction. So she made the stuff
Oh my gosh, how
in
cool.
the basket. Yes, I would love to see your basket.
I
You should
would
take a picture and send it to
Yes.
us.
Okay. So let's go ahead and take our tapes off. Let's go ahead and take our stencil off.
This is a project at the end where you really have to trust the process, because I would not want to be wiping on that with nothing. I'd be like, no, it's gonna wipe it off.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It's etched. So
So sorry, I'm gonna kind of hover because I like, when I'm weeding, I want it to be close to me. We got to make sure I'm doing this right, you know?
you get a good view of the fun bun.
I'll try to back it up. No, I'm just kidding.
My hair gets in the way of me as well.
Okay.
Jessica Anderson, I had no idea etching was so simple. Thank you for this
So simple.
training.
And I mean, honestly, like, I'll show you guys when I'm done with this one, but it looks like I went and spent like, how much do you think these would sell for, honestly? I would say like $20 or $30.
I would say, yeah, I was going to say like $20 a cup. Easy on Etsy. And you're like doing it, balling on a budget.
Yes,
That's the way
that's
we
what we
roll
like
around
to.
here.
I mean, that's what you got to do in the crafter world.
I feel like that's why people are crafters, because they think, I'm going to do that myself.
Yes.
Love it. Carolie's going to post a picture of her basket on Facebook.
Yes, please do. I want to see it.
Yes. If you guys have never been in a live with us, drop a green heart emoji.
Yeah.
I would love to see who
It's
all.
almost St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, next Thursday?
Something like that, yes.
Was I talking to you, or maybe it was Sadie? We were talking about was it you? No,
We're setting
we were
electric.
talking about leprechaun traps earlier. Like, whenever I was in kindergarten, our teacher went hard for us, okay? She like,
Yeah, you have to for kids.
I mean, I thought the leprechaun was in the bathroom. I was like, the leprechaun is in the bathroom, everybody, like, we gotta make a plan. We were like, she like formulated a plan with us and everything. It was like the cutest. I said, that is, if you've seen Inside Out, I said it was a core memory. And if you haven't seen Inside Out, you
That
need
is
to
a
go
very
watch
good
that
movie.
also. That
Yes.
movie is so sweet.
All right, so now that I've taken off my etching cream, we're going to wipe this really good. And I'm going to take this out just so I can hold this cup because I don't want it to be slipping out of my hands now.
Someone made a good point. They use the Dollar Tree vinyl for stencils. That way they're not wasting their money.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
genius.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Very good idea.
very good.
All right. And there's that one.
Beautiful.
I don't know which way that needs to go.
looks so good.
So yeah, I mean, very simple, like inexpensive, and like store-bought material.
Yeah.
You know?
I love that.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Yeah, this turned out really cute.
Yay.
I like them a lot.
And right on the money. Well,
You wanna?
pretty close.
You probably can't see them if I hold them up to me, but I'll just hold them like this and they can see.
Yeah, you can see
You know?
it.
Okay. Well, good deal. We're done with this. Do we
Got
have any
lots of new people here.
questions?
I'm glad that everybody got to make it today.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions? I can hop back over for a minute.
Yeah, you can come over here. I don't know if anyone's asking anything right now, but Sue said she loves the glasses and she's gonna go get some etching cream.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying beautiful.
Super easy.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Well, if anybody doesn't have any other questions, I guess we're done for the
Good
day.
to go?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see you guys next time.
Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye.